What is Islam? Have you ever pondered this question? Islam is a monotheistic religion that emerged in the 7th century CE, right in the heart of Mecca, a city on the Arabian Peninsula. This faith is deeply rooted in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, and it's through him, Muslims believe, that the divine revelations of the Quran were given. These revelations form the bedrock of the Islamic faith. Today, Islam is the second largest religion in the world, with a community known as the Ummah, encompassing a vast array of cultures, languages, and traditions. Its followers, known as Muslims, span the globe, united by their shared belief in the oneness of God, or Allah in Arabic, and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. This faith, with its rich history and profound teachings, has left an indelible mark on human civilization. So now that you have a basic understanding of what Islam is, let's delve into its origins. The roots of Islam trace back to the 7th century CE in the city of Mecca, now located in modern-day Saudi Arabia. But how did it all start? Well, it all began with a man named Muhammad, who was born into the Quraysh tribe, the ruling power of Mecca. Muhammad was known for his integrity and sincerity, earning him the nickname Al-Amin, or the Trustworthy. He often retreated to a cave on Mount Hira for quiet contemplation. One night, during one of these retreats, when he was about 40 years old, he had an extraordinary experience. He was visited by the angel Gabriel. This angelic visit was the start of numerous revelations that would continue for the next 23 years of his life. Gabriel conveyed to him messages from God, or Allah in Arabic. These messages were later compiled into what we now know as the Quran, the holy book of Islam. But the journey was far from easy. Initially, Muhammad faced intense opposition from the Quraysh tribe. They saw his teachings as a threat to their social and economic order. They persecuted Muhammad and his followers, forcing them to flee Mecca in what is known as the Hijra. They sought refuge in the city of Medina, where the people were more receptive to Muhammad's teachings. Here, Islam began to gain a firm foothold. In Medina, Muhammad established the first Islamic state, setting down laws and regulations that are still part of Islamic jurisprudence today. Over time, the Meccan opposition weakened. Eventually, Muhammad and his followers returned to Mecca, where they were accepted, and the city was declared a place of Muslim worship. This marked a significant turning point in the history of Islam. With the acceptance of Islam in Mecca and Medina, the religion began to spread rapidly. The birth of Islam wasn't just the birth of a religion, but the birth of a comprehensive way of life, a system of faith and practice that has shaped the course of history and continues to influence the world today. From its roots in Mecca and Medina, Islam began to spread across the globe. Its reach extended far and wide, with its influence felt across continents and cultures. The spread of Islam was not a singular event, but rather a series of developments that took place over centuries, driven by a combination of trade, conquest, and missionary work. Trade was one of the earliest and most powerful means of spreading Islam. Muslim traders took their faith along the Silk Road, across the Sahara, and along the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. These traders were often the first to introduce Islam to various regions, sparking curiosity and interest in the faith. Conquest also played a significant role in the spread of Islam. The rapid expansion of the Islamic Empire under the leadership of the Prophet Muhammad and his successors brought Islam to vast territories. The Umayyad and Abbasid empires, for instance, stretched from Spain in the west to India in the east, encompassing a diverse range of cultures and peoples. These empires not only brought political control, but also facilitated the spread of Islamic culture, law, and religion. The Ottoman Empire, which lasted from the 14th to the early 20th century, further expanded the reach of Islam, particularly into Europe. This empire not only ruled over a vast territory, but also served as a center of Islamic learning and scholarship, contributing significantly to the spread and development of Islamic thought and culture. Missionary work, or dawah, was another essential factor in the spread of Islam. Muslim missionaries, or da'i, traveled to various parts of the world, including Africa, Europe, and Asia, sharing their faith and converting people to Islam. The spread of Islam was not just a matter of converting people to a new religion. It also involved the integration of Islamic beliefs into local cultures, creating a rich tapestry of Islamic traditions that vary from region to region. Through trade, conquest, and missionary work, Islam became a global religion. Its influence continues to be felt across the world, shaping cultures, societies, and individuals in profound ways. While exploring any religion, it's crucial to understand its core beliefs. Islam, like any other faith, has a set of fundamental principles that guide its followers. In Islam, these are encapsulated in the 5 pillars, which provide a framework for Muslim life. The first pillar is Shahada, or faith. This represents the heart of Islamic belief, where Muslims affirm that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet. This simple yet profound declaration of faith is recited daily by millions of Muslims around the globe, serving as a constant reminder of their devotion to Allah and his prophet Muhammad. Next is the pillar of Salat, or prayer. Muslims are obligated to perform 5 daily prayers facing the Kaaba in Mecca. These prayers occur at dawn, midday, afternoon, sunset, and nightfall. It's a time for Muslims to connect with Allah, seek His guidance, and express gratitude. The third pillar, Zakat, is the principle of giving. It mandates that Muslims who are financially capable must give a portion of their wealth to the less fortunate. This act of charity serves to purify one's soul, promote a more equitable society, and create a sense of solidarity among Muslims. Psalm, or fasting during the holy month of Ramadan, is the 4th pillar. From sunrise to sunset, Muslims abstain from food, drink, and other physical needs. It's a time of purification, spiritual growth, and an opportunity to empathize with those less fortunate. The final pillar is Hajj, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. Every Muslim who is physically and financially able is required to make this journey at least once in their lifetime. The Hajj serves as a reminder of the equality of all Muslims, regardless of their social status or ethnicity. In addition to these pillars, the Quran and Hadith play a pivotal role in guiding the lives of Muslims. The Quran as the word of Allah and the Hadith as the teachings and practices of Muhammad provide a comprehensive guide for leading a righteous life. These core beliefs provide a foundation for the spiritual lives of Muslims around the world. Islam today is as diverse and dynamic as its history. It has grown from the Arabian Peninsula to encompass every corner of the globe, spreading its influence far and wide. This expansion has given rise to a multitude of interpretations and practices, leading to the emergence of different sects within Islam, the most notable ones being Sunni and Shia. Sunni Islam, making up approximately 85% of the Muslim population worldwide, is the largest sect. Sunnis primarily adhere to the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, as documented in the Hadiths. Meanwhile, Shia Islam, accounting for about 10 to 15% of Muslims globally, places a greater emphasis on the family lineage of the Prophet and the authority of their religious leaders, the Imams. Beyond these 2 major sects, there are numerous other smaller sects and movements, each with their unique interpretations and practices. This diversity is a testament to Islam's adaptability and resilience, reflecting the varied cultural contexts in which it is practiced. Islam's influence extends beyond the realm of personal faith. It has made significant contributions to art, culture, and politics across the globe. From the intricate geometric patterns adorning mosques and palaces to the rhythmic verses of Sufi poetry, Islamic art and culture are rich and vibrant. Politically, Islam has played a crucial role in shaping many societies, influencing their legal systems, governance, and social norms. However, like any major religion, Islam isn't without its challenges. Muslims today face a range of issues, from internal theological disputes to external prejudices and misconceptions. Controversies surrounding topics like women's rights, terrorism, and freedom of speech often put Islam in the spotlight, sparking debates and discussions. But it's important to remember that these challenges don't define the entirety of the Muslim experience. They're part of a complex tapestry woven from a diverse array of beliefs, practices, and cultures. Despite challenges, Islam continues to thrive and influence societies around the globe. Its resilience and adaptability, coupled with its rich heritage and profound spiritual teachings, ensure its continued relevance in our ever-changing world. We've traversed through centuries exploring the birth, spread, and evolution of Islam. Together, we've journeyed from its humble beginnings in the 7th century Arabia, examining how it rapidly spread across continents, reaching as far as Spain to the west and India to the east. We've delved into the core beliefs of Islam, the 5 pillars, monotheism, and the Quran, shedding light on how these doctrines form the bedrock of a Muslim's faith. We've also taken a look at modern Islam, exploring its diverse manifestations across the globe and how it continues to influence and shape the lives of over 1 billion people today. Yet, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to learn, to understand, and to appreciate. Understanding Islam, like any religion, is a journey into the deeply human quest for meaning. Remember, every journey begins with a single step.